Hey, I remembered it was my intro. Hello, everyone. Welcome to 709 Meridian, an audio commentary
Commentary,
podcast, not a commentary comcast.
audio,
Um, my name's Andrew,
and this is D.
and we are back in our Titans watch through here, our uh, new format, if you would, our new format of the 709 Meridian. We're trying out the proverbial Baxter paper here, folks, with a Titans deep dive, which will appeal to,
Yeah, if
uh,
anybody out there reads the Titans or
yeah,
you know,
our target audience for this is comic book readers of the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, probably. Um, which also we tried to appeal to with Swamp Thing for you folks, and none of you showed up.
yeah,
So,
nobody showed
yeah, well, whatever. We're having a good time. So,
exactly.
Titans, episode 4, Doom Patrol, which is the show of these DC Universe live action ones that I have been watching the most of. So, you have not. So, this will be interesting because it's a different universe of Doom Patrol, but the same actors in some of the roles. So,
Yeah,
um, are you ready? Got anything else you
yeah.
want to?
Nah, we could just jump into it because the episode sort of speaks for itself, really.
All right. Starting in three, two, one, play.
Here we go again with the
Go again. I think this is, I was, I guess Sony has changed the PlayStation logo to do the Marvel thing where you see
oh,
it, the
oh
clips. And so this is the DC thing going, we don't need actual clips. Because Marvel, of course, started doing clips with comic book art, but then it changed to the live action.
yeah,
They'd done the adaptations. Um, I think the most joyless thing about the DC, and you still haven't watched Harley Quinn, but they should totally be for the Harley Quinn show. They do it the very whatever DC universe logo there, whereas they really should have done it in the style of the cartoon. Like
yeah,
they should have had some joy to it. Because now Paramount does that bullshit with Star Trek, and there's no difference between it on Lower Decks or Picard or any of the other stuff. But it's like there should be a difference to it for the stuff that like has a little bit more fun to it. Like they should acknowledge that there are variations in the brand and then let it be part of the branding. Did well, the Netflix Marvel shows didn't get to do the real logo though. Um,
um,
they did the
do the no, they do
they do the Marvel. Don't they do the Marvel Studios one that Sony
yeah.
uses?
That's
Yeah.
that's the one they use
So I can't remember, but I think some of the MCU shows did do just.
because Hawkeye had the
uh Well, no, I mean the Netflix shows. I'm sorry. I mean
oh
Daredevil and Jessica Jones and the old school ones.
yeah,
I
I don't
don't.
think those.
Yeah, they didn't get to do it, but those sometimes even did like just clips from the movies or the characters' movies and stuff. So it's just like very specific branding to you know the specific property. I'm making lots of people upset by saying brand and property. But no. Willy Wonka was always made to sell chocolate bars. So
So here we go with Beast Boy's origin.
Now, and this is not Beast Boy's comic book origin. He in the comic, he is the adopted kid of somebody in the Doom Patrol, or is he the actual kid of somebody in the Doom Patrol?
Well, initially it starts with his parents were scientists
Right.
over there, and then yeah, he gets adopted by God.
Oh, but he's younger, right? Like
Right,
he
he's a little
grows
kid,
up.
yeah.
He's a little kid. Yeah, that's the difference. As he grows up, he doesn't.
And what's her face? Rita Farr
Yeah,
adopts him.
that's is that supposed to be a green tiger? It's not green.
Yep,
It's not green. It's not.
it's greenish.
It's greenish. It's greener than it could be. No. Why does he got clothes on?
No, he had to put his clothes on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they haven't yet given him his costume.
Okay. He's gonna have a costume? All right.
Oh yeah.
New episode. Come with me if you want to live.
All right, come with me. God, Ana Diop is such a goddess. Jeez.
Well, I mean, it's just like this is actually sort of hilariously on point for a comic book in that you just have a supermodel
Yeah,
like
she's
just walking
wow.
around amongst the norms like
The fact that they gave this woman hell just for playing Starfire, jeez. They couldn't just take her as she is. The only complaint I would have had was the wig, but
yeah. Does she have a name yet?
yeah, she's Corianders.
Oh, right. She did find that out. That's right. So she
Yeah.
is able to.
Shocked I haven't seen Ryan Potter in anything since this.
Well, I mean, it just sort of finished up, right? Like in some
Well,
ways,
it's been a couple years now, maybe a year or so.
right?
Plus, it came back I think after pandemic, so it's been a minute. But like I say, if they really do live action Invincible, he
This
needs to be
kid.
like front runner.
Does anyone ever comment on how all of them have colored hair?
Well, it's supposed to be, you know,
Just saying. I'm just saying.
right? Yeah,
When they meet anyone, does anyone just go,
nah,
you're blue, you're green?
because it's done in a way that she's already a emo kid,
Right.
so it wouldn't be out of the ordinary to see her with that damn hair.
See these eyes so green. What the
Oh,
fuck? Okay, I mean, like, Yes, fine, but like, why were they? Is she gonna save the deer, or did she want the food? Like, what's going on?
I think she does heal the deer.
Okay, look, we can make it out of focus enough that he can be naked. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we haven't. Nothing happened after she 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 stopped hulking out. That's right.
Hmm.
Oh, I forgot that she was in the middle of the Hulk out. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay. Is it going to come back evil? That'd be cool. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come back evil. Come back evil. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Yeah. Evil deer.
Hey, look, it's the mansion.
They shoot it a lot different. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh,
We'll have to see. The other one shoots very sepia tone for
uh,
because it's all about how they're all ancient before they do anything with their lives. Like it's very
the other thing that bugs me is Doom Patrol gets Cyborg,
mm-hmm,
who's otherwise a Titans character,
mm-hmm.
and we don't get uh Beast Boy and Cyborg scene until season 4.
Holy shit. And they were buddies in the comic.
Right,
Like
and
that
they're
was a
like the team within
whole
the team.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't even think Cyborg is in this one.
That's right. I don't think he is either.
And initially in the comics, Beast Boy Gar Logan was a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white kid before he went green. So
Really? Oh,
yeah,
oh, before, but like he did go green. It's not like
yeah,
he wasn't changed. He wasn't Beast Boy for a while. Wait, or was he Beast Boy for a while as a little white kid?
yeah. Because
Oh,
the
okay.
tribe over there had adopted him, and
Okay.
somehow the Doom Patrol got mixed up, and he got
Okay.
adopted.
And then he turned green later. Okay.
No, no, he was always green
Oh,
when
he
he
was always
got the
green once he had the
he
power.
was green when he got the dose. You know, the cure.
Oh, okay.
That's what turned him green.
Okay.
I kind of like the version in Young Justice too. He gets a blood transfusion from Ms. Martian.
Oh, okay. I believe that is Brendan Fraser, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah, so Brendan Fraser
he only did the voice.
does
So
it on the regular series too. Yeah.
uh,
So he was one of their big casting gets.
and this is before, long before the big Brendan Fraser comeback.
Yeah. Oh, he got screwed by DC too. That's right. He was going to be in
Yeah, Batgirl.
Batgirl.
Mm,
See, Doom Patrol doesn't have Beast Boy, right? Like,
no,
so it
and that's
does
kind
not.
of
Yeah,
yeah. To sub him with Cyborg or whoever doesn't.
it doesn't do the same thing. Yeah.
No, especially since Beast Boy was in Doom Patrol initially, you know, but they disguised him back in the day, if I remember correctly. Like he's green, in real life, but when he was with the Doom Patrol, they had to give him like a purple mask or some shit early on.
Okay. Now we're using that Warner Brothers music catalog. This is very much not what Larry is like on the.
The actual show.
Well, and that's the other thing about Doom Patrol is there are lots of Doom Patrol variations. Like there's the um, Grant Morrison did it for quite a few years, and then it's had multiple comebacks. But it started as a very, I mean, maybe not. It was always a little bit weirder than the normal.
Right, it was the oddball team of
Yeah,
DC.
but it was sort of along the lines of Fantastic Four in terms of
They were,
how.
yeah, they were kind of supposed to be Fantastic Four cross with X-Men.
Mhm. And then DC had Challengers of the Unknown for like non just the straight edge Fantastic Four type stuff. So
Hmm.
they sort of divvied out their demographic targets differently. Wow. You can stay in the car, Starfire.
See, I'm a cop. See, now he's back to his actual hair, as opposed to
Mm-hmm. Like, why the Michigan location? Like, I just don't get, like, it's very realistic. And it's just like, why are we doing this?
yeah. That's why I say later on they really just kind of let loose with the DC universe references and
Okay,
the locations.
I guess on the other hand, I should um retract a little bit of that because on Arrow it's obnoxious. So I'm Starling City.
Yeah, why did it have to be Starling City as
Because
opposed
it
to?
changes to Star City as a memoriam to
Oh,
Ray
so they
Palmer
oh, so they
before
do
he
change
comes
it.
back from the dead. Yeah. No, because Star City wasn't realistic, man. Starling City. I mean, like when you watch it, it's just very clearly Florida, and you're just like, yeah. I mean, like, of course it's a fucking shit. It's Florida. Like, of course they have all these problems. It's Florida. Okay, so this is gonna be
Yeah.
the same Rita.
Oh, so they didn't change her, huh?
I mean, it's the same actress.
Right.
She's kind of the star of the show, just in terms of like she's had the most significant arcs. Like she had a whole time travel Lost in the Past arc and stuff that went for a season. Oh wow. Yes, and Negative Man is not a fucking foodie on
Oh, he's not.
no. The makeup's also better. Like or the mask is also
Mm.
doesn't stick out the front. Uh-oh.
They'll be eating for days. That's a lot of food.
Yeah, I'm like, if Cliff can't eat, why do they need all that food? Okay, so Crazy Jane's not in this, but that's some of what you can see Raven is.
Could have been,
Yeah,
or
clearly they had the idea of this as a backdoor pilot.
oh yeah. I think it's one of those last minute things that they said it was a different universe because
Yeah, and I think I mentioned on last episode or a couple episodes ago that Doom Patrol tried spinning off characters and then recast them on their own pilot and shit like that. So it was like at least Doom Patrol kept, I think, a significant amount of the cast, if not all of it. Okay, so Rita is wearing her suit colors,
mhm.
which is more of a nod than she will have for 2 seasons in the regular show.
Damn. Okay, so she does eat.
I don't remember this being a major subplot in the show. She's a she's a really unhappy drunk at this point in the show.
Oh
Like
wow.
her time in the past was not good.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a fucking dark and just wonderful fucking show. Okay. So she just eats
Yeah.
like normal though. Okay.
Even though it would be better to see her put away that whole plate.
Right? Like that's what I was expecting is she was gonna like drop her jaw down and just toss it in or something.
Yeah, eat it like Slimer.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh wow. Well, I can see the CGI for this on Doom Patrol. I can't remember how it was in season one, but it has like it's gotten better over the years. So that must have been something else they had to sort of figure out how to do on a weekly basis was
It also
because
kind of sucks that they don't make her and Gar that close at all.
yeah, because they must have known that it wasn't staying. She and Cyborg have like oh
Yep.
oh um
Yeah.
who's that um that doesn't look like Prince Baron of
Oh, he's coming.
okay, then I'm not. All right. Oh, is that Crazy Jane?
No, I think we lose this one. I'm not sure. God, it's been so long since I've seen the first season.
That is Matt Bomer, though, I think, his voice. Oh, it's different body actors. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
So it's Matt Bomer and Brendan Fraser doing the voices, but the actors are different guys. So, like, the guys on
Oh,
set are totally different guys. So they only actually kept the voices and Rita
yep.
because Bruno Bashir got replaced. And if this is Arani Desai, she is not part of the regular show. But Timothy Dalton's freaking awesome on Doom Patrol. Oh,
Oh, that yeah, because
yeah.
he.
No, man. I only hope Phil Morris comes back a couple more times. He
Hmm.
was on the first season a bunch as Cyborg's dad. He's so fucking good.
Oh
Just like,
shit! Bill Morris was Silas Stone.
oh, good. Just, oh, so good. The first season is like, I feel like by the end of the first season, they really started, they found their groove. Like, and then they just sort of kept it going. And
Hmm.
it's just been, it's been great.
Hmm.
Doom Patrol's fucking awesome.
Wait, the last season hasn't been on yet, has it?
They started it. I think
Oh,
4 or 5 of them out. We're only two in. Also, the mansion is not Art Deco in the show, which is weird.
hmm.
Because I guess DC never had a Marvel Knights label. DC had Vertigo, and
Yeah,
Doom
Vertigo.
Patrol ended up in Vertigo, and Swamp Thing was Vertigo. Titans is not Vertigo. So what they
No.
kind of needed to do was, you know, DC needed DC. I don't know what would you even call it, PG-13, I guess, right? Like,
Yeah.
and that was where Titans would have fit. But because it didn't fit anywhere else, they're like bringing in some major Vertigo shit here. But like Checkmate, Outsiders, Suicide Squad to some degree, Birds of Prey could have been in that.
Oh shit, yeah.
Just sort of your DC Knights. Damn, Dick Grayson.
Yeah.
That would have been so much more effective if it hadn't been. What wasn't it in Suicide Squad too? What else was it in? It's been in other superhero shit, right? Or at least
This
another.
that was in an episode of Batman,
Okay.
the animated series, where that was kind of the catalyst for why Robin stopped being Robin
Okay.
because he saw Batman beat the shit out of some thug in front of his kid. He was like, "No, this ain't the way." But then later on, Bruce Wayne hires the guy to be security for Wayne Enterprises.
It's okay, everybody. See? Okay. Rita's got on a less busty version of her costume. Negative Man, that is basically what he wore. That's his formal wear in the regulars.
Mhm.
Okay, this dude looks like Bronson Pinchot. But I'm like, okay, but if he looks like Bronson Pinchot, why didn't you just get
And
Bronson
why'd you just
Pinchot?
get him?
That's a
Yeah,
better casting. Like, that's a good stunt cast. You either do it super straight, like Timothy Dalton, or you do it Bronson Pinchot.
I think this guy eventually comes off a little more sinister than the Doctor, and somehow this episode just takes a dive.
Okay. Well, on the regular show, it is about everybody discovering what a son of a bitch
Oh wow.
Timothy Dalton is, which I assume is from the Grant Morrison run. But on in the original show, in the original series, I assume he was just a good guy, right? Like he was your
Yeah, I
good
think
guy
he was just
team leader who,
he was DC's Charles Xavier, wasn't he? Basically.
yeah, basically. And then we find out there's something sinister to him.
Is this the same night?
Um, yes, right?
I'm guessing because this is dessert, and Rita's got a whole nother dress on, and everybody's
Yeah.
yeah. Robot Man is definitely the thing.
Mm-hmm. Negative Man. I mean, it's just like the DC thing. I mean, it's just like the DC Marvel thing where like DC is going to take two of your character traits and put them together in one character, where Marvel's going to sort of leave them split, right? Like you got
Mm-hmm.
Thing and Reed, whereas DC is going to put those two together, and then
Yeah.
yeah. Does she find out who she is this season?
Um, I think so. Right. Yeah, I think so, because it becomes a little more clearer to her who she specifically is. And then
Hmm.
season two, God, see, yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it. The seasons kind of meld together because at the end of one of these seasons, they bring in Blackfire,
Okay.
and Starfire finds the ship that brought her down. I want to say that's season two, or it might be season three. No, wait, season two. They're mostly in because
Oh
they introduced the
shit.
tower. Yeah, look at that.
Brendan Fraser. There he is. They introduced the tower. I wasn't gonna ask. The tower. Fuck yeah. Okay. Do they do more with the tower than
Well, the
every other
tower
show
becomes
has
their
done with
HQ,
the okay, so it's more than they've ever done with the Justice League, the Hall
right?
of Justice.
The
Okay.
Hall of Justice. Yeah,
Stupid like
yeah. The CW Justice League that never came back together.
there needs to be a like history of what went wrong. I mean, like, is it just that dude Andrew Kreisberg was instrumental, but he was also a fucking sex pest? Like, I think that's basically what went wrong. Like, that's why Legion didn't get a spin-off series. Like, Legion was being set up as a fucking spin-off series.
Mm.
And then they never woke up most of the Legion. Like,
Oh,
the Legion was stuck in the past, and they were just they didn't have enough space fuel. They didn't have the dilithium crystals to get to the future, but they did
ah,
have the dilithium crystals to like keep the life support on for them to sleep to the future. But then they got found out, and
mm,
so the whole thing was like Monel and Brain. I don't think Brainiac 5 woke up initially. I think it took a while. It was Monel to start, and the implication was is they were waking up the rest of the Legion to do shit later on in the season. And then
mm.
the show took an unplanned hiatus around the time this dude got fired. And
They scuttled
like
that shit.
they scuttled all that shit.
Damn.
And the chick on Flash got fired. The second girlfriend got fired, and they like paired him up with Iris right away instead of giving her a season with a black boyfriend that they were like leaning toward.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Because didn't they have Becky Butcher from The
Yes.
Boys
Said Becky
was
Butcher from
on
The
Flash?
Boys. Yep. And then she just disappears.
That's kind of crummy to lose her because
Yeah.
she's not bad.
And she just disappeared. And I don't know what the like the original plan was. Like nobody knows what this shit was going on.
Okay, so the professor is now pushed Raven's buttons.
Yes, he has betrayed Beast Boy.
And finally, Robin and Starfire get there. Note, we haven't had much Robin action since.
No, I was going to say, really, it's interesting you call him Robin. Um, Dick Grayson,
Yeah.
DPD, OCP, DPD. Is he even 6 feet tall?
I don't know.
Oh shit, she's Venom. You need to watch The Rain too.
Which one is that one?
That's a fucking like Danish end of the world show that ends up being like a fucking Venom show.
Damn.
It's fucking hilarious.
Huh.
Like the first season's about the poison rain, and then the second season's about how like this scientist made his kid immune to it, but turned him into Venom to do it. Okay, what's up with your power, guys? Did he just? Okay,
Uh-huh.
Dick knows she can take care. How does he know she can take care of herself? Did he see any of her fight scenes? She saw his fight scene.
He's just kind of
Okay.
self-focused kind at this point. Like, he knows she could do something,
Okay.
I guess. I think he already guessed that she's the one that dispatched
No.
Nuclear Dad.
Okay. Rachel, the ring is associated with New Line, not Warner Brothers. We can't do it. Can't do the ring, Rachel. All right. I'm gonna make a controversial fucking statement here. I have no idea what happens, but I wish she would become his sidekick spoiler. And they would
Oh,
just
wow.
fucking fight crime. It would just be just like,
That actually would have been another cool character to bring in this.
yeah. If you don't know, everyone, spoiler was the first person, girl in a refrigerator, to be refrigerated like, I think it's some of the most merciless girl in refrigeratings DC ever did.
Really? Oh, yeah, yeah. Because
They
yeah,
turned her into Robin to kill her.
to kill her. And then later on, Leslie goes, "Well, I faked her death because, damn it,
Mhm.
you shouldn't be putting kids in capes, you asshole."
And what came of that? Nothing. But yeah, that was a whole
Yeah,
thing.
then Damien was introduced.
Mm.
A 10-year-old Robin who kills people.
It's funny though, because it's father son, and he has to convince him not to kill people. It's funny. It's going to go over like hotcakes in the new movie. Like hotcakes. Oh my God.
Mm,
What if Ezra Miller's involved in the movie?
I doubt it.
Okay.
Nah, he's done. I think they said for
No, not
sure.
as Flash, as somebody else. It's Warner
No,
Brothers still. You know they love him.
no, they said they're done.
Okay.
He didn't make money for him. So what do they need him for?
Well, they're keeping that director who didn't make any money for him.
Well, I
And they
think
keep.
that was a deal made when Flash was being done. You know what
Okay.
I mean?
All
When
right.
they thought Flash was going to be a hit,
I
they
don't know if
signed him
they.
on.
Yeah.
And then as soon as Flash kind of went along, they couldn't back him out of the deal. So fucking James Gunn.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Raven's the one who puts him in the wheelchair. Wow.
Hmm.
I'm so angry. I'm going to become Timothy Dalton. Okay. The
So yeah, there's
there's your
Doom
backdoor
Patrol.
pilot. The other pilot, their episode 3 was better than that, though. I feel
Yeah.
like episode 3 so far is the one where I've been like, maybe it's because of the disco fighting. I'm a big advocate of disco fighting.
Well, we're getting close to my favorite one.
All right. Well, yeah, but that doesn't count. The Jason Todd one is legendary.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. So, shit. What is next episode?
Next episode is episode 5.
Together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When the I'm reading the synopsis, folks. Will this continue past this episode? Who knows? When the nuclear family tracks them down, Dick, Corey, Rachel, and Gar decide to stop running and work together, and the team that will be known as the Titans is formed.
Okay, so this is the one where they're at the hotel. I do remember that one.
Okay. Will we address there being a Teen Titans before this, or did that team have a different name?
I think they were always Titans, but they might not even been called Teen Titans. And see, later on, this is what bothers me about the continuity because later on they established that there is a Justice League and they just keep it really vague as to when Titans did their thing. Because as we saw in, I guess, episode 2,
Yep.
when they introduced Hawk and Dove, all of that was 5 years prior. And the only ones we saw were Robin, Hawk, and Dove, even though we find out that the team also included Wonder Girl and Aqualad.
Okay.
Yeah. So they kept the time frame kind of weird. So they allude to the possibility they could have been the Teen Titans, but it's never really established when exactly they were together as far as a team, a full unit.
I mean, well, it's not cool like Watchmen where, they turn to the camera and go, "We are the Watchmen."
Yeah, some of this is them just making it up as they go along.
Yeah. So we will be back with that next time. I don't know. Cool. Same. I don't know about the same Titans.
Same Titan Tower time.
Same Titan Tower time. In our TT Titan Tower time zone. Set your. Does Dial H for Hero show up in here anywhere? Set your.
That would have been cool.
Yeah. I still want to reread that one. Oh shit. Maybe I don't want to reread it. I mean, I don't want to talk about rereading it because I'm pretty sure the artist was one of the DC's many sexual predators.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It was, yeah. Anyway, moving on. So we'll be back with Titans episode 5. I already forgot what it was called. Together. Okay.
That'll be next week here at the Tower, 709 Meridian.